In 2012, the Insane Clown Posse called yet again on its army of swamp junkies to attend the annual gathering of the Juggalos. Here's a photo of me, right there, at the gathering, doing nitrous with my fellow swamp junkies. Whoop whoop, you stupid bitch. Now, I've been to many of these gatherings before and after, and I'm certainly not going to say that these people are angels, but it's usually a pretty peaceful affair overall, usually. So then, what the fuck caused this?
If you have a flat tire or you need an oil change, come to our Juggalo repair shop.
And like I said, it's usually a pretty peaceful affair. Just stay away from the porta potties for the love of all things sacred to you. My friends and I were sitting at our camp, just trying to beat the heat, when we noticed someone walk past our camp holding a steering wheel. And I've seen way weirder shit here, so we kind of pay it no mind. Until another guy comes walking past with a full bumper. Big ass bumper, twice the size of him. And people seem to be flocking in that direction. So not wanting to miss anything interesting, we head over. And when we get to the scene, we basically all have the same question of, why?
So everybody at home doesn't think we're just crazy assholes. Tell them why they're beating the shit out of this car.
Guy was caught stealing. And when you're caught stealing here, you pay the price.
Yep, so that's what did it. This fucking fool was busted stealing shit all over the grounds of the festival. And I don't just mean like he snuck into one person's tent and stole their wallet. Now, apparently he'd been at this a while. Someone caught him going through their shit when they came back to their camp. And they confronted him, but he tried to run. So 5 very upset clowns chased his thieving ass. And from what the story I got from the people who caught him, this jackass ran all the way back to his car and I guess tried to hightail it the fuck out of there before he got ass blasted by a soda bottle. But nope, they caught him and beat the piss out of this dude. People were saying it was so bad that if security hadn't shown up and escorted him out, we might have had to have some sort of funeral up at the main stage. But wait, the plot thickens.
Slightly used by an old lady who only drove it to church.
And this isn't even that guy's car, it's his girlfriend's.
Ooh.
Yes, so they caught a thief, roughed him up, and just fucking obliterated his car. But it turned out that it wasn't even his car. It was his girlfriend's car, which he had stolen and taken to the gathering of the Juggalos with the sole intent of stealing anything not bolted down. Apparently, we know this because as security was escorting him out, and as the Harlequin mob began decimating his car, he started screaming that the car wasn't his, and that it was his girlfriend's, and she doesn't even know I have it. And man, I've always felt kind of bad for the girl whose car it actually was. Poor fucking girl. She's out a whole car for only the crime of letting a fucking degenerate stick his tiny doodle in her. Now, I had heard rumors that the videos of the incident posted to YouTube had helped her with her insurance claim on the car, proving that it was now in several hundred pieces and no longer in her possession. But I read all that shit in the comment section on YouTube, so take that for whatever the fuck it's worth. So, it's about this time in the video that I get bored, and I decided to take a couple whacks at the car. I clearly didn't think the thing was quite dead enough, so I just give it a couple whacks. As you can clearly see, I am accomplishing nothing. But fuck, it's always fun to break shit, right? Definitely not the first car I've destroyed though, so. But apparently, I wasn't the only one who thought this car hadn't learned its fucking lesson yet. So what exactly do you do after you flipped it? Not too many places left to go, right?
Redneck trampoline. Jump.
Okay, quick pause. Can we talk about how the fuck I'm dressed in this clip? I have on giant-ass purple pants, a red bandana with my pink-ass bright fucking hair, and a t-shirt that says, "Catch me on the drug bridge." This was 8 years ago, and man, you definitely gain some perspective when you get a bit older. And shit, with that perspective in mind, I look fucking awesome. Dude, seriously, my fucking bones don't work no more. Fucking hair's all gray and shit now. I look like I'm having the time of my life in this video. Sorry about the shaky ass camera though. I've been up for several days at this point doing fucking God knows what. My sweet Christ, look at those fucking pants. Don't do drugs, kids. I cannot stress this enough. Okay, so this next shit is hilarious to me. Like I said, after you flip it, not too many places left to go. After they flipped it, they just kept jumping on it and beating that dead horse for all it was worth. And you'd think these fucking psychos would be up for literally anything at this point, until someone yells, "Burn this bitch!" And the entire crowd, in a moment of meth-induced sanity, starts yelling, "No fire!"
Exactly.
Safety first. Safety always first.
And then teamwork.
Which is just funny because, you know, fire is where they drew the line. It's honestly like everyone there was a Frankenstein creation just yelling, "Fire bad!" into the void. I don't have video of this, but a guy launched a mortar at it. Like those big ass fireworks that fly up and explode. He set that off probably 10 feet from everyone to resounding applause, and then everyone's like, "No fire!" It's very strange to me. So it's about this point that we head back to camp, seeing as the beast had been slayed and there would be no fire. We just wanted to go chill until the show started. About 15 minutes later, we hear this loud fucking rumbling coming our way. We look over and see that they had attached the motherfucker to a flatbed so they could drive around and show everyone there the consequences of stealing anything from swamp junkies.
Dan, tell our viewers at home what that is.
Well, from our latest video, from our earlier video, that was the car we were all wrecking. Well, now the car hasn't been made example enough. It needs to be paraded for Juggalo Square, and it's being taken to main stage right now. This is how that chick's gonna find out that's her car.
So yeah, not only did they want to get the word out about what happens to thieves like some kind of Juggalo mafia, they also wanted to take the car to main stage because the concerts were being broadcast on a live pay-per-view, and not only did they want everyone there to know, they wanted the fucking world to know. Oh god, hearing them scream out Molly, doses, rolls just takes me back to such a fucking crazy time in my life. For the uninitiated, by the way, Molly, doses, rolls would mean MDMA, acid, and ecstasy, which only while you're at a giant festival you can just sell openly. It's the fucking best. A friend of mine that year suggested that maybe I should think about quitting smoking. And I'm like, bro, we just bought ecstasy from a man wearing nothing but a kilt who introduced himself as Quake. Fuck off your high horse for the weekend, please. But then traffic with the thievery caravan had stopped when some film crew started taping what was happening, and everyone in unison just starts screaming.
Fuck that thief! Fuck that thief!
This is actually just your typical Juggalo parade. You see, they've replaced like the traditional float with a wreckage of a car.
And some people were very enthusiastic and just absolutely delighted upon sight of the wreckage being paraded in front of them.
Woo, you guys wanna know why the fuck we did this? This is what we do to thieves. You steal from us, we'll steal from fucking you.
Just think about what we've done here. Somebody was caught stealing from many tents. And he just took his car and destroyed it.
He didn't even steal from us. We're just here to enjoy the time.
Oh yeah, this is a parade against thievery and general bad vibe business.
Fuck that thief!
Fuck that thief!
Fuck his car that he stole!
We fucked his car.
Security has been pushed aside. There is no security, but we do feel secure.
I feel very secure.
They are taking it to the insane clown posse to pay homage.
Originally, I thought the plan was to drop it at main stage, but it appears that this is a parade to show what happens to people who steal shit. Apparently, this is our parade.
And this is about the point where the psych meds wear off, and all of a sudden, fire seems like a good idea to the masses as they start cheering. Unfortunately for this video, they did not torch that shit.
security seems to be putting a stop to this. Or they're driving away, I can't tell.
And this, unfortunately, is when security removed the car, and that was the end of the anti-theft clown parade. Fuck you, and good night.
Thus ends what we like to call Juggalo Justice.
Oh, and for the record, yes, my teeth are still that fucked up.